Hi. This time we're going to talk about MATLAB functions. So let's jump right in. So functions are a way to encapsulate particular functionality that you need and kind of abstract you from the details, which is of course what we want to do. As soon as we've solved a problem, we don't want to be bothered by all the details of it. We just want that to be solved in the background and we can continue on with the new problems. So let's say that we want to create a function that takes an input value and cubes it or multiplies it by itself 3 times and then adds 4. Maybe for some reason in our algorithm this is something we do all the time. So what we'll do is create a new script. And that new script will use some particular syntax here at the top. We're going to have the return value, so I'm going to call that retval. You can call it anything you want, but I'm going to call this cube4. So that's the name of the function. And then I'm going to call the input parameter I'm passing to it u. Okay? So before all of this, I need to put the keyword in function. So now we have a function that returns retval, and it's equal to the name of the function, which is cube4, and here's the input parameter. So I'll type this out and I think you'll see what we're doing here. So we'll add some comments. First cube the value, and so we'll take retval and we'll assign it u cubed. We haven't seen this exponentiation operator before, but now we have. This just means raise it to the 3rd power. And then next we'll add 4. Retval equals retval plus 4. Okay, and that's it. So I'm going to save this, and it's going to default to cube4, which you'll remember that's what I wanted to call it. And you want the function name that you have here, right here, to match what you actually name the M file. So I'll click save, and here it comes up, and you can see it has this little FX icon on it. Now, when I go to the command prompt and I call the function cube4, and I put in, how about 2 as u, press enter, and it returns 12. Let's just make sure that makes sense. Take 2 and cube it, so 2 cubed is 8, and then we add 4, that's 12. Or how about this? Cube4, 3. So 3 times 3 times 3 is 27, plus 4 is 31. So there you have it. Now I want to just add a couple quick things. If you need to, if you're writing a function that has multiple parameters on the input side, you could add this. So there's u2 and u3 maybe, and that way you can pass more arguments in. And if you need to return multiple values back, you can do it like this. Retval2 and so on. So that way maybe one of the values, you just have to remember to actually return something. So maybe retval2 equals retval times 2, something like that. And that way this little squiggly line will go away because you actually assigned a value to that second one. So if I save this guy and run it, cube4, pass in the value 2, it'll give me back 12. But that's just the first element. I can, if I say value 1 and value 2, I have to ask it to return it into a vector, and I say cube4 2, it'll return v1 as 12, and v2 as 24. And you can see that makes sense with the function we have. So there you have it. There's functions in a nutshell. You just use the keyword function, have your return values equal to the name of your function, and in parentheses your list of parameters. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.